Hello, this is Daiichi Noah, and welcome to the Top 5 Strange Anime Movie Review.
当社の研究によってこれが ACIS にも有効であることが証明されました。患者は半永久的に眠りながら治療法の確立された未来のその日に向かって旅をするのです。
Alright, and what you saw there was a quick clip of The King of Thorns. Now, The King of Thorns is an anime movie set in a time where there is a Medusa virus. Now, as you know, Medusa, you take one look at her and she turns you into stone. Well, the virus does the same thing. If you contract the virus, you eventually turn into stone. So it's a world that was taken over by a bunch of crazy creatures and stuff after a science experiment went wrong and a virus was released into the world. They froze 300 people to see if they could eventually find a cure for it, but they wake up a few years later and there's no cure at all. The world is in complete ruins, and now they must fight to survive in this lab that was created to keep them alive. Kind of ironic in a way, but it's an interesting movie, definitely strange, one that you should definitely check out.
내 이름은 여우비야. 나이는 100살? 아니, 그러니까 10살쯤 넘었다고 보면 되고.
왜 저래? 구미호가 1000년을 살고
천년을 살고
여우비가 지금 100살이니까
백살이니까
인간으로 치면 사춘기에 해당하지.
해당하지.
인간들은 사춘기가 되면 성격.
Now, this is the story of Yobi, the five-tailed fox. Now, at first glance, it seems like a somewhat innocent movie with the whole kid spirit who's a five-tailed fox and gets kind of lost doing a bunch of crazy stuff, doesn't really know what's going on, and runs into a group of aliens. Now, out on the countryside, she goes to this school and pretends to be a human girl because basically the aliens have now become her parents. But the school is a little strange. The reason why it's so far out and maybe they have slightly different school activities because it's for mentally challenged kids. Now it kind of introduces a small little romance between them, but then things get a little weird, questions are asked, and you decide not to try to figure out what's going on more and just go along for the ride. Now, it is a really good movie. Yeah, there's a little bit of romance, and yeah, there's a little bit of slice of life kind of stuff, but overall, you kind of just have to watch it. There's not a very huge way to describe this movie. Go check it out.
完全な平和が実現した世界で大人たちが作ったショーとしての戦争。そこで戦い生きることを決められた子供たちがいる。思春期の姿のまま永遠に生き続ける彼らを人々はキルドレと呼んだ。空と地表の境で繰り返される終わらない愛と生と死の物語。完全な平和が実現された世界。しかし人々は平和を実感するためにあるものを求めた。ショーとしての戦争。そこでは確実に誰かが戦い死んでいく。戦うのは 思春期の姿のまま永遠に生き続けるキルドレと呼ばれる子供たち。今一人のキルドレがウリス基地に降り立った。
本日配属されました神波雄一です。
草薙スイートです。
あなたはキルドレですか？僕たちキルドレは年を取らない。永遠に生き続ける。最初は誰もそれを信じなかった。でもだんだん噂が広がっていく。戦死しない限り死なない人間がいるって。
私だけがキルドレじゃないなんて、そんな都合のいい話ってないよね。
君は大人になりたいと思う？
This movie right here is Skycrawlers. Now, this is basically what would happen if we destroyed all social norms that we usually had, added in a little bit of dogfighting. If people don't know what that is, it's when planes versus planes. And then you add in the whole aspect of revenge, army and military tactics, as well as, you know, classic stripper, and throw in a basset hound, and you have a really, really good mix for a crazy movie. And you just need to keep your mind a little bit open through half of this movie, because at first you have no idea what's going on. Very slowly in this movie they kind of introduce key concepts of why that age limit has nothing to do with anything that's going on while on military bases. The oldest lady on the base is like a mechanic, and the person who is in charge of the whole base and all the operations is like a 16-year-old girl with a 14-year-old daughter. Now anybody can do some simple math and go, wait, that can't happen. She's only 2 years younger than her. And then it comes into play like, okay, well, how did this happen, and how is it possible if she's only 16 years old? Yep, bunch of red flags go up really early on in this movie. And I've always been a huge fan of plane movies. I loved all of Flight with Denzel Washington. That was pretty amazing. I loved, crap. Now I'm recording this, I can't remember the name. But I love also games like Ace Combat and this really, really old PlayStation game I played called, I'm pretty sure it was literally called Plane Attack. One of the hardest games in the world. But anyway, sorry, back to the movie. So now there's a lot of psychological stuff that goes on, and you kind of get a taste of what's real and what's not real, and who is in what kind of position and everything like that. And it focuses on the main character, who has now just been introduced into this military base after flying who knows how many missions in a different area. And it just turns into him kind of slowly discovering what happens at this base as you, the viewer, discover what's going on in this world. A lot of stuff gets explained more when, I guess, a new character shows up, which seems to be a trend where the second anybody new is introduced into the movie, they kind of open all the secrets. They open the Pandora's box, and trust me, there's no closing it once it's opened in this movie. But yes, there's lots of, oh, actually not that many fight scenes. There's probably only 3 or 4 fight scenes. There's a little bit of risque kind of behavior going on, and plenty of, I don't want to call them hookers or whores or anything like that, but we can just say the Lady of the Night, which actually turned out to be kind of the nicer, more mellow characters in this movie, but definitely an interesting one, Skycrawlers. So whenever you have the time to do it, just go check it out, keep an open mind, and see if you can find out the twist before it's revealed.